I'm Nick Napolitano. I live in White Plains, New York. I'm married to my beautiful wife, Karen. I have 2 kids, Nicholas, 7, and Jake, 3.
He is an amazing husband. He is the best father.
I'm gonna slide this way, ready? Go.
And so besides being the best superhero for them, he's also this wonderful role model.
And they serve as a wonderful and loving distraction for me, especially on the tough days where I'm not feeling well. I started with a routine physical in 2016, in that summer. They red flagged some of my blood counts. My red blood cells and platelets were high, and got diagnosed with polycythemia vera. You know, as I learned more about it and what symptoms came with it, I started to think back in my life and realized I probably had it a lot longer than the diagnosis. And I probably did the worst thing you could do, which was I started Googling polycythemia vera. And then you're absorbing all this information online. And for me, I kept that all in my head, and it really just ate at me inside.
When you are diagnosed with something like PV, you have to decide which way you're gonna go with it, mentally, spiritually. And for Nick, you know, he isn't someone who wanted to wallow in the why me.
Being able to manage this and not let it get the best of me. That was really the pivot to become an advocate for all MPN patients. It was research that I did online. I came across the Voices of MPN website. They have a great section on there that has patient stories. It was very educational and made me want to help. So I was very honored to do the documentary called The Unknown. It was one of the best things that happened to me from a diagnosis standpoint, because it was so therapeutic for me to just get it out and continue to get it out, and also to educate my family. At that point, I didn't really share with them a lot of what I was going through, a lot of the details. And through that documentary, they were able to understand more about the disease, what it does, what I go through on a daily basis. I can't tell you how many people reached out on social media and said, you know, your video resonated with me. To have that many people reach out was so gratifying and so emotional for me that it kept the fuel going to do more. I connect with community members, doctors. I try and get information out as much as I can through Twitter and LinkedIn. So I was working with the LLS in their Light the Night campaign, and I connected with my firm. We raised almost $90,000 to support blood cancer patients.
He's really, stepped forward to be a leader in the PV and the MPN community, and we are so proud of our hero for sure.
We're a small community, the MPN community, but we're a strong community, and we need each other. So it's extremely important to share your story. I do whatever I can to create awareness, to make sure that people understand. So if it helps one person, that makes me happy.